I hate a shy bitch.
So, can you be in love with two people at one time? You know, some of y'all is jumping ship, jumping back and forth from dick to dick.
Vagina
From
to
pussy
vagina.
to pussy. Come on.
We don't be in love like that.
Niggas is fucking ass too, so booty holes too.
Were they fucking
Booty
niggas?
I
holes.
took it there. Some of these
Mouse.
niggas is going straight for the booty. Disgusting.
Okay. Didn't you
Straight-
just say
3
you like-
fingers and a booty.
3 fingers in the booty. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so can you be?
We are disgusting, by the way, y'all.
Can you just be? Can you be in love with two people at once? Kev, what you think? Because some people would say, like, if you loved one person, if you was really in love with the first person, you could have never fell in love with the second one. That's what some people would say.
So as the second person, are you really in love with the second person?
Can you really be in love with two people in general?
You ain't in love with neither one of them. You just want something.
Kevin.
I think that you can.
Fuck you.
I don't think you're in love with both of them. I think that like you really loved one or the other, or you really are in love with one or the other. The other person, you can have love for them. You might love shit about them.
But you don't love them.
You're not in love. It's a difference between
He
being
didn't
in
get
love
it.
with somebody and loving them. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't think you could be in love with two people at the same time. But you can love shit about the other dude or woman.
Hey, so what you think? Can you be in love with two people at once?
In love with two people at once. I don't know. I'm just gonna say I don't know. For the simple fact that the person that you may be in love with, and you can be in love with somebody and they not have everything that you want or desire. But then there may be another person that can fill those gaps. But they may have shortcomings that the other person that you're in love with actually provides. So it's almost like balancing out what you in love with and what you desire and trying to make those two people into one situation. That doesn't work all the time. It has to be overwhelming because you keeping the company of two people. But I feel like if you truly love somebody, that they shortcomings, you're not going to find something just to fill that void. You know, I feel like you want to address those shortcomings, try to tell them where they could kind of fulfill those shortcomings so you don't have to seek or feel like you got to find something else to fill that void. But I don't know. I've never been in love with two people at the same time to know, but I can see how there's room for that to happen, where one person is doing one thing and providing or being affectionate, and then another person is doing that plus more. So it's almost like, I don't know, trying to balance out between two people can be a mess. But I honestly, I can't answer that. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be in love with two people at the same time. I think
seems
that's
tough.
hard. That's really hard.
I feel like you can't.
My
be
heart
love
is
with
in
people
two
at
different
once.
places, and it should be in one.
I feel like you can't be in love with two people at once. Maybe I was watching too much Pearl Harbor when I was little. Y'all ever seen Pearl Harbor?
With the Cuba Gooding?
Yeah. You seen that shit?
Yes,
I
Seen how
have
the girl was
not.
in love with two people. So basically, like, what happened in Pearl Harbor was a girl was in love with her guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
They was in the military. So the nigga go off and get fucked up and get killed. She in love with him. He get killed. He dead. She move on to another nigga, right? She with this nigga. She fall in love all over again. Woo, woo, woo. Just so happened that dude ass didn't die. His plane got shot down, but he didn't die.
This sound like The Notebook.
So he
But
come
go
back
ahead.
home. He come back home. He's still alive, and now she in love with both these niggas. And just so happen these niggas was best friends, but that's beside the point. So to me, I believe that, you know, depending on your situation, I definitely feel like you could be in love with two people, especially kind of like Asia said, that they offering you two different things that you in love with them for. I don't feel like love is like exclusive. Like, I don't feel like being in love has to be exclusive. I think that's a mentality that we have, and I think it's sold to us that, you know, monogamy is something that's sold to us. I don't even think that in itself is natural. It's not. But I just think that's something that's sold to us, that you're gonna love one person.
That's so funny. Shout out to my best friend Mariah, because at some point her Instagram name was Love is Cursed by Monogamy. Like, that was her Instagram name, and I get it. Like
Right.
it makes sense. Like how can you show love but be monogamous of this love? Like is it's kind of hard. So monogamy ultimately is between you and one person and only one person. But love isn't. If you love something, it's not just going to be for one person or thing. It's love. Like it's a condition. It's unconditional. You know what I mean? Whereas monogamy is conditional. The terms and conditions with monogamy is this one person. Whereas love, I love my mom, I love my dad, I love my brothers, I love my friends, I love my job, there's love has way more aspects than monogamy. So it's like trying to put all those aspects and require that in only one person can be conflicting, because guess what? You're not going to get all of these things from one person. So that's why at times love can be cursed by monogamy. So
she's saying like we're limiting like love by like trying to make it fit in monogamous situations.
In one person. Exactly.
Okay.
So she kind of like having like I was reading up on it.
Shit.
Huh?
She on that player shit.
Player shit. I know that's that sad, you know.
She made it sound good. It sound good.
I mean, but I mean, it kind of made sense to me in a way, because love is so broad, but monogamy is so tied in, so direct, you know. And them two will conflict. They will most certainly conflict.
Yeah, so that's where you could be in love. Like, I love all my hoes. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Love all my hoes.
I be like,
Hey, Terry hoes. We love y'all.
I be in
That's
it.
big.
Like,
That's big.
I be in it, and I want all of them to love me too.
You think they love you the way you love them?
Probably not, but that's what I strive for, though.
That's what you strive for.
Everybody want to be loved, though. At the end of the day,
You right,
everybody wanna
though.
be loved.
You right.
I was talking to my therapist and shit, and she was saying that I need like praise.
Okay.
You got a
Like-
therapist? Is this my room?
You need
Yeah, I do got therapist.
praise. You
Yeah,
have
my
a
kid on.
therapist. This is a regular thing.
Yeah, I talked to So I was talking to my therapist, and she was saying you need praise. She was like, you have like an ego, or you need praise. And
You
I was
do
like,
have an ego.
You're not a therapist. I didn't ask you. All right. So she was saying that like with the podcast, for example, if your podcast got 30 views, but 20 people approached you on the street and told you how good it was, you would be more satisfied than if your podcast had 1 million views and nobody ever came to you about it. I was like, you damn right.
I like where you put that.
It's the same thing with like my hoes. So it's just like with the hoes, like I just want like,
My hoes.
like I just want to be like, you know, like that's why I have sex the way I have sex, because like I want to please all of these hoes. Like I want to fuck the shit out of her like every time. Like I don't want to ever quickie the situation. I don't want to ever like devalue the situation, because I want you to love me.
No.
And I love you.
But I don't think you're in love with none of your hoes though.
No, I just think you
debatable.
want to have a great
Okay.
satisfaction for the moment, and then you moving the fuck on. Like,
Nah, but I'm not moving on though.
but you are.
You can
You're
be
not
attached to your
You're not
hoes,
calling
though.
these
Yeah, I'm
hoes
attached
every
to my
day.
hoes.
This is how I know you don't love these hoes. You ain't calling these hoes every day. Did
call
you
nobody
eat?
every day.
Exactly. You do
So I
not
don't love
love
nobody?
these hoes.
I don't love nobody.
I'm saying these hoes. You're
I
not
don't call
calling
nobody
these hoes every day.
I think about them every day.
He thinking about y'all hoes. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. He's just
Always
getting
on my mind.
these hoes just in thought. No, bro.
Always on my
No.
mind.
No. I know. I just feel like you trying to act like you don't care, and there's definitely some caring there. You just said you want all your hoes to love you. So guess what?
I'm
You
telling
going
you
out
I
your
care.
way to love all these hoes just how they all want to be loved. Just so what? They could try to so they could come back to you, right? You got all these different hoes that require different types of love.
Yep.
This hoe might like her hair pulled. This hoe,
I got it all.
I don't know. She might like to just do go-kart rides and shit. I know. This hoe, she just want to watch movies with you and lay up with you all day. This hoe, she like to clean and cook for you and shit. I bet you giving all these women, I'm sorry, he calling y'all hoes. His hoes. I'm not calling women hoes, but he calling his hoes that, saying that his hoes, like you go all out your way to make sure you please all these hoes, but it's like, there has to be some love there.
Right. I love it.
For you to sit there and just go on a tangent on different types of love and affection that you're giving.
I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
So you putting forth all this effort to maintain the relationship with all these hoes, and that goes to show me
His hoes.
that love is cursed by monogamy. You're not finna stop and stay with one hoe because all these hoes,
She disagreeing with.
all these hoes require something different,
Right.
different types of love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that works for you.
What you think, Kev?
So you saying you can love all these hoes more than one?
Yeah.
Be in love.
We saying that.
I'm talking about you. Be in love
Yes.
with all these hoes.
I love them.
All right.
Can't do it. I
Who
can't give my attention to all these hoes.
I mean, everybody you in love with don't need your attention.
I mean, that's a good point.
Some hoes don't want attention.
Some hoes want to be left alone.
How's that your hoe if she want to be left alone?
Because apparently she don't even want
What
your
if you
ass.
bothered?
Leave me alone.
But I still disagree. I think that people can't be in love with multiple people at the same time. It just, I don't know. I just think like it's cool to like, yeah, I love you and talk shit. You can shoot the shit with a girl and say I love you and talk all your little shit. But I think that like you only gonna be in love is deep. I mean, I don't know if everybody here sitting on the panel or whatever like been in love, but to do it with multiple people at the same time, that's damn near a little weird. Like. And conflicting, like you sitting here and you constantly thinking about two people all day long, like wondering what two people doing. Like you might do that with your hoes sometime. I mean,
Absolutely.